Perfect. Okay, let's do that again. So would you mind just sharing something in the chat that has like been good for you today? What's gone well today? Can we start with that?
Does it have to be business related?
No, anything. Anything that's made you smile.
Oh, in the chat, I'm writing it down here.
Hi guys. Hi.
Hello.
First of all, I have questions. Who's the boss?
Oh, that's Ria.
Who is it?
It's Ria, one of my coaches.
Oh, is it?
Oh, hi, Ria, the boss.
Is it not? It's definitely not Aileen.
No, it's not Aileen, although she did say she's coming.
Connected, well done, Elena.
So we're writing down our biggest what?
So just what's made you smile today? What's been good today? What's happened today has made you smile?
Okay.
That's great, Juliet. That's what I call myself. Finally blocked the last toxic connection. Oh, I love that. Finally blocked the last toxic connection I had. Oh, Shona, that's lovely. That's so sweet. Mine's probably my Sprite challenge. It really did make me laugh. And you know what I'm really happy about? Sorry, I'm talking this, but Sarah got her first line today. That made me really happy.
Mine's totally boring, but it was probably the most interesting part of my day.
It's such a good program, isn't it?
I really liked it. And I thought I could really up my weights because it's low impact. And I was really humbled when I had to lower them. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. It was really good.
Really good. Elena, you're on a week 2 of that, aren't you? Or week 3?
Week 3.
You're loving it still?
Yeah. Cardio today.
Was anyone else really caught off guard today? Did anybody else, apart from me and Pamela, do week 2, day 1, and was totally caught off guard how much they wobbled when they tried to do the left side row?
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that because I saw your stories. Yeah, same.
Oh my God. Yeah. I nearly fell over the first time. Anyway, for fun, it wasn't so bad.
Week 3 is like core day, basically.
Like what?
Cardio is core.
Oh.
Every second move is in plank position.
Oh, that was like in Punta Cana. That's what we did in Punta Cana. Yeah.
Oh, I love that, Pamela. Sophie made me a picture at nursery saying why she loves me. Right, Shona or Julia, you did the first post, you did the main post about the SC12 group in Facebook. Can I throw you under a bus and ask you to talk about it?
Yes.
Yes. What specifically, did you have any questions that you wanted to open that with?
Does anyone have any questions about the group? Well, I think everyone here is in the group, aren't you? Everyone's in the group.
Yeah.
Do you mean the WhatsApp group? Yeah.
Yeah, the Mexico push group.
Yeah. So I just remembered when I added myself, and I know it's probably quite late on, but you can't see anything that's already been posted. So was there anything that I missed that I need to tell Kim and Alex if they decide to join?
I'll screenshot it and send it to you just now.
Ah, amazing. Thank you.
There's also, if you just go back to the original post in the team page,
yeah,
I think most of it's covered in that, but
right, okay.
Yeah.
Cool, thank you.
That's a good point. Yeah, so obviously this all started, we had the best time a couple of weeks ago. Was it really that long ago? And we just really want everybody to be able to come to Mexico. We also want everybody to just level up their business and achieve the things that they've got on their vision boards or, in their heads, whatever those goals are. And we all know, it's very easy to have the goals. I hold my hand up here. And not actually do the work because, all the reasons. But, today, Joe and Aileen and I did, Aileen and I did a couple of power hours together and Joe joined us for one of them. And it's amazing. If you don't have to join in our power hours, you can buddy up with somebody else who's on the same sort of schedule as you. It's amazing how much more effective you are when you join in those power hours. Wouldn't you say, girls?
Absolutely, yeah. and it's just so efficient, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like you just get on and do it because you're accountable, so you just focus a bit more.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Shona,
Sometimes if nobody even joins your power hour and you're on the screen and you're there on Zoom, you work harder anyway. Or just keep it on. If no one joins, just stay on the power hour.
Yeah,
that's what I do.
Absolutely. And I reckon, I mean, we post, I think, Shona, you're going to do a Friday night one, which I might join you for. There's another post that I've done. I'll sort of, can we, what's it called? Make it an announcement with the power hours as well. But do reach out to other coaches, reach out to any of us, do a post in the group to say you're going to do a power hour at whatever times during the week and ask if anybody's free. I think that's a great plan.
Yeah, and we can run different ones. So some could be just working in silence. And then if people need it, we can have ones where somebody runs it and has the timer and the task, and so that people are getting different experiences of how to get their back done.
Totally love that as well. Yeah, love it when we do that. Shona, what else do we want to talk about on that now we've been thrown under a bus? Menina, I thought you were going to go and watch the Sprite challenge while we...
Okay, so I think that maybe if we just go over what we are expecting of people. So obviously it's got to be fun, right? It's not meant to be overwhelming. So if you're struggling with anything, just let us know. You're not in trouble if you don't hit SC12. Can I just put that out there as well, obviously? But let's aim for SC12 because 1, it pays your trip dollars for Mexico. But 2, if you're helping 6 people, which is incredible. But 3, 6 packs at fast start bonus, and 6 packs as a fast start, if you're signing them as a preferred customer or a coach, there's $240 right there. And then you get, for signing up 5 people as a preferred customer, 5 people, have I got that right? Yeah. When you sign up 5 people as a preferred customer, you get an extra $100 just for being fabulous. So if you're helping 6 people every month, you've got the satisfaction of helping them, and you've got this money, and you earn your trip dollars. So all round, it's just a win-win.
You get some extras from corporate.
Yeah, you get some extras from corporate, and that just makes it happy. You pay for your product. The more people you help, the more it'll sort of become natural to speak to more people. Obviously, we've said about posting your business activity tracker 5 times in a week. So some of you have got the printable one now. If not, you can use either the app or the digital. If you don't know where to find the digital, you go into your coach office and then click on tools and resources, and it's digital activity tracker. And that one actually has a timer you can set on it. I use that one because corporate's been known to throw in a wee freebie for using your business activity tracker online. And then just take a picture of it, no matter what you use, and post it 5 times a week. If you're using, at the end of the week, if you've forgotten to take 5 pictures, don't worry, because you can, if it's the printed one and it's ticked off, you can see that you've done it 5 days. And don't not share it because you haven't ticked every box, okay? But the most important things, of course, are putting up your post, doing some stories, talking about what you do. We're pushing you all to talk about the business. Can't remember how many times. Juliet, help me out here.
Twice.
Okay, talk about the business twice in a week. Not twice a day, twice in 1 week. So there's 7 days in a week. That's easy. And what was the other thing in the stories?
Well, I don't know about stories, but we need people to be following a plan and sharing their results weekly.
Oh, yeah. So you're all following a plan and sharing your results weekly. Yeah, that's a good one with gut protocol, because you should really be taking a photo once a week anyway. So and it doesn't need to, you don't need to show if your stomach every time, face pictures. Seen a lot of great face pictures. Just make sure that you take them both either with the flash or both without the flash. Don't do one of each because it does not make for a happy picture. And yeah, and then, do you know what? If you are the kind of person that struggles to stay on plan with nutrition or stay on plan with workouts, it might in a way help you to stay on plan as well, because you've got to share what you're doing. So take pictures of everything. Just get used to taking pictures of all your food and then having to delete a lot of pictures because you forget to share them. But yeah. Was there anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Oh, the Sunday check-in post.
Yes.
So even though we've got the WhatsApp group, we'll have a Sunday check-in post where you'll check in the comments, and then we're going to have a weekly prize draw. So there's going to be things up for grabs. So if there's ever a reason to comment on that post, then that's it, because if you feel like doing stuff.
Yeah, so I think for the prize draw, you have to make sure that you've shared your tracker. You've got to have, so we're saying you've got to have done all of them to be in. Did we say prize draw? Doesn't everybody get a prize if they do all the things?
Oh.
I think they do.
I mean, I think between us, we have enough sachets of Energize to definitely honour that.
Well, I've got some.
One or two. Yeah.
I just wanted to say one more thing about sharing results, that, you know, I've been sharing loads lately, just like, you know, when your customers write something in your bot group or someone just sends you a text and stuff, those are really good to share in your stories as well, because people do read them. And I think sometimes, again, because not everyone is motivated just by the change in appearance or the weight and stuff. It's more like when they hear like how they have more energy or how they're feeling so much better. Those, like, sometimes people really like reading the writing as well. So, you know, don't be, obviously ask a person permission before you screenshot something and share it. But I think lots of people are quite happy you to share those results that they send to you. And I think perhaps we could, on our page as well, just start, I think we talked about, I think it was Juliet's idea actually, that we could start a little, like a post on our page where we put all these result things, and then we can all just keep sharing them, because that will then help everyone. So, because I think if we all share at least one thing a day, then people know it's consistent, and lots of people just getting results all the time.
I don't think I did share that, but I think I'd love to take the credit, but since I have a question about it, I have to come clean and say it wasn't me. So shall we put all of that, those sort of comments and transformations and all those things? There's an announcement, isn't there, for Gut Protocol to put everything in there? Yeah.
Perfect. Cool. And I think what you did say is about the April post where we put all our what we've achieved and how all the packs we sold. I think that might be what you said, that why don't we start writing our wins, like, you know, like Elena could be today, like, you know, I did more connections today, it feels great, or I met a new person, I really, you know, feel like we're connected, or like anything you achieve in your business. It doesn't just have to be the pack, it can be anything else. Like perhaps you suddenly don't feel worried about talking about coaching. I think that's a massive victory, isn't it? That's something you really should celebrate. Or suddenly those 5 invitations a day is easy, so you're like, actually I'm doing 10 instead of 5. So perhaps you could just start sharing all those things, not just the packs we sell, but everything that's going well, because then people, if they're struggling with those things, it might be that someone's like, you know what, I'm really worried about inviting to coaching. What did you do to change your mindset? Like why is it easy for you now? So perhaps that might then help everyone if we just keep sharing anything we can. So, any more questions about this?
Who's done their back today?
Almost,
yeah. So.
I need to finish it after this. Well done.
Well, not follow-ups, but I did lots of follow-ups yesterday.
I feel like this is really going to be I'm so pleased we're doing this group, because I know that I don't always 100% do my bat every day. Yeah. I listened to personal development today for the first time in ages, so thank you.
I'm saying thank you. I feel like there are a few things that I don't. I think I do them, but actually I don't. In my head I do them, but not actually in real life. Yeah. I just wanted to do really quickly, so there's this hope map exercise, which is really good for setting goals. And I was wondering whether it literally will just take 5 minutes of your time. And I promise you it's really, really useful. If you don't mind, if we do it really, really quickly. And you can use your goal as the SC12 for this month if you want to, or you can use it for bigger, but I would love it to be at least SC12, as we are all in that group. It doesn't matter how confident you feel about it, we're going to make you feel even more confident. But if you could just write your goal down for this month and why do you want to achieve that?
Do you mean our Success Club points, or like, because the goal could be lots of different goals?
It could be different goals, but I would love to do this hope map for the business. So I would love to do this for our group. So, you know, how many, yeah, let's do SC points, or how many coaches you want to, whatever you want to achieve in this business. But I would love it to relate to this group we're doing all together. And don't forget to write why you want to do that. You have about 2 minutes. Right, is everyone ready? Yeah. My next question is, what do you need to do to achieve that goal? You can do bullet points or just a list, or write your as much as you want to. You have about 2 minutes again.
Does work my socks off count?
Yes, it does, but how? All good, all ready? You can continue writing more after this as well. So you can leave some space and then just, you know, then write the next question down or the next number. The next one I think is really important actually, and it is, what might stop you for achieving this goal? So I want you to write down everything that might stop you for achieving this goal. A couple of minutes again. Right, are you ready for next question? Okay, again, you can leave space if you want to write for longer. Then now I want you to think of every reason or excuse, whatever came up with. I want you to now think this next one. How will you come over those? Each single one. I want you to work your way around it. Like if you said people say no, then what will you do? How will you like help them to say yes? Or you don't have time. How will you find more time? Couple of minutes. All good? Again, leave some space if you want to keep writing this for longer. And then just as the last one, I would love you to remind you of your goals again. I want you to write them down again, please, what you did in the first, like, what do you want to achieve this month? Now that you know what you want to achieve, why, how, and how will you come over your objections and excuses, can you write down again what you want to achieve?
Sorry, Menina, can you say that last bit again?
That, can you write again what you want to achieve this month and why? And that's it. That's called Hope Map, which is what we do anyway, don't we? But that's actually like official name of that that exercise. But this is something that is really good to, I think it has really helped me as well. It's really good to keep writing it down and just on paper to like really think, okay, this is what I want to achieve. How can I get them? What might stop me? Because when you really properly think about what might stop you, you will properly think ways around it, don't you? Like I was thinking some of the things I said that what might stop me is that I lose my mojo. And I just said, remind myself why I started this, like remind myself why I'm doing this. And when you then see this, like if you keep your paper somewhere safe and you're struggling, you can just go and pick up the paper again and read it, and you might start adding things to it. But sometimes we forget these things, don't we? And unless if they're written down, at least my head does. So yeah.
I love that. I said to Menina earlier when she said she was going to do this, I didn't have a clue what she was talking about. But what I got from that was I wrote my goal and my why, and then we did all those exercises. And when I came back, and maybe this is the whole point of it, when I came back and rewrote my goal and my why, it was like, actually, I know that's easy now. It felt so much more achievable, and like I believe I'm going to do it more.
Amazing, well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I felt that too.
Oh, let's go, girls.
Yes.
Does anyone want to share, like, I know it's getting late, we need to go to bed, but does anyone want to share, like, what did you write there that what might stop you and how will you overcome that? Because I reckon we have quite similar things. So I don't know if any of you would just quickly want to share just something what you wrote that might help other people as well.
I'm really happy to, but I want somebody else to do it. Go on, Jo.
I was going to say, so I just I know not everybody does this, but some people do like calls where they like share information before people sign up. I often do a getting started call with a customer, not always, but especially if they want it. And I just did one before this call, and when I was writing my goals then, I've never written this before, but I actually realized I was like, I'm happier when I help more people. So that's what drives that goal to hit SC12. I mean, SC12 is just like an arbitrary number, really, isn't it? Just, you know, like it can be, but I was just like, I'm so much happier when I'm actually helping people. That's why I want to hit that goal, because that means I'm helping more people. And yeah, and it just never struck me like that, just that I'm happier helping more people. So it's so simple, and I can achieve that with this business. So that became one of the things of my goals.
Amazing. Well done.
Anyone else?
Anyone else?
I know on mine about one of the things it does affect me quite a lot is overthinking things. So overthinking it and thinking it's not good enough to put out, because I've got so many video messages and stuff on my phone that I've never actually posted because I've looked at it and thought, oh no, that's not right, or it's not quite perfect, so I've not sent it. When nobody really cares that much whether it's perfect or not, it's just me putting all the pressure on myself. So I've just to put it out there anyway, because nobody's looking for perfection. And even if you are judged to the very worst, like, your friends are still, the people who care about you are still going to be there. They're not going to care what you put out, and they'll be supporting you anyway. And if anything, that might actually help somebody. And if I don't put it out, there might be somebody who misses out because you've not helped them in some way. So
Brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well done. Oh, yes.
Sorry, I can say that now. I was typing it because I didn't want to interrupt. But if you listen to today's National Wake Up Call, I actually called it live before. But she speaks, it's, can't remember her name, but she won the Beachbody Challenge. She's lost like £100. She's a 6-star diamond coach, but she actually speaks.
Hannah,
yeah.
did she do it? I've not seen it yet.
She speaks about how, and Brad Bizjack speaks about this as well, that perfection is the lowest standard you can set for yourself because it doesn't exist.
Love that.
Yeah, so true.
So not to strive for perfection. Anyway, that's what I was getting at. Because obviously your form of perfection is not someone else's perfection. So yeah, just send 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, send a message. Do it. Which is a little bit where I was going with mine, because mine is with this group to get back to active diamond, and I want to say be a 1-star by the 28th of April, but there is something holding me back on that one. But to be a 1-star in the next month would be great. And I think that what holds me back is I see it as a rank, rather than just seeing it as helping new people to start their business so that they're making the kind of money that I'm making now, which would then improve my business as well. So instead of seeing it as a rank or, oh, I've got to get people to sign up, I need to start looking at it as, well, I love my extra income that comes in from Beachbody and I love helping people, so why would other people not want to do that?
I love that.
Yeah, me too. Amazing.
Yeah, mine's my limiting beliefs that I can't do it or that I'm not capable of doing it. And I want to hit SE14 and I want a diamond, but I've got 22 days to rank advanced for summit. And it's just like the pressure, can I do it in 22 days? And it's the pressure I'm putting on myself. But I just, if I don't hit it, at least I will shot for it, and whatever I achieve. So I just need to look at it like that, as opposed to I've got to do it Wednesday, and if it's not, I'm a failure, because I'm not a failure because I want to help people along the way. So how to overcome that would be with personal development, working with others, affirmations, and just keep putting one foot in front of the other and helping each person as they come along.
Love that.
Yeah, absolutely. Like we all have these, like we've talked about this before a lot, like particularly Shona and Melina and I, you know, we've had these goals in the past. And first of all, what Shona said about it's not about being a 1-star, it's about having like one amazing diamond working with you, like a leader, basically working with a team of leaders. And it doesn't matter, I know we want to, you know, we want to hit goals by a certain date, and I don't want to take away from that. But what you just said there, Aileen, I absolutely loved it, because I think we forget about that. We set a goal and we say, I want to do that, and I didn't get that, and now I failed, and it's all rubbish, and, you know, have a little huff. But you know what? Look how hard we work, and look how much further forward we push our businesses, and like how many people we help. It's amazing. I love what you just said, Aileen.
And you'll do it. Visualize.
You will.
Absolutely. You can totally do this, Aileen.
Is it still muffled? Is it still muffled? Okay, I'm no more talking then, but thank you.
Amazing. Thank you everyone for being so inspiring. I feel so inspired tonight. Does anyone else?
Loved it.
I
Are
feel
you
like
going to share one of yours, Melina?
I can do. Now I'm just thinking, what did I say? One of them was I lose my mojo, and I said I remind myself why I started this. One of them is I run out of time because of half-term madness. Mine are quite like practical ones instead of like reaching for the stars, I guess. I just said I need to schedule it in, and I just need to make time for it. And I think something that I wrote down here that I sometimes forget, I don't know about you guys, but I sometimes forget that I can talk to people about this. It doesn't have to be a message. So I saw someone swimming today, and we were talking, and I just literally invited her to my group. And I don't know whether it will happen, but because I was just like, why am I just waiting to send her a message later on? I'm just going to invite, like, I'm just going to tell her now all about it, because she was talking about her brother's wedding and what she wants to achieve and what she wants to do. And I was like, but do you know what I do actually? You know, if you ever need any help, I might be able to help you. And then I was just like, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I just done it, but it's good. But yeah, sometimes I forget that we can talk about this, and that is an invitation, isn't it? It's like we can like, and I think people can see from you how much you love it, can't they? Like when you talk about, like all of us, when we talk about it, like Joe used to, like, I just want to help people, it makes me happy. And we can see when you said that, you look so happy. So the thing is, like, when we really talk from the heart, I think actually is better than invitation sometimes by text, because they can see how much you truly love it. So perhaps that was mine.
Well done. That's good. But we call it an online business, and then we forget that we can talk to people about it. Just like, yeah.
Remember, you can flaunt your food in the office as well. Those of you who go to the office, you know. Yeah, Alex, see, there you go.
I had my salad today, and I put it on a plate instead of having it in my container, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, look at that! Oh my god, look at that!" And I was like, "You can have this too. You can."
Love that.
It was good as well.
Yeah, definitely speak about it everywhere and utilize that. No, don't just randomly speak about it, but, you know, steer the conversation in that direction.
Oh, also one more thing, actually, I had someone else talk to me about it yesterday, but it was really interesting because she apologized to me that she wanted to talk about it, and because we were at the party, and that reminded me again that sometimes people feel like, because they know this is your work, that sometimes people think you don't want to talk about it when you go out to parties and stuff. And she said to me, it's like, I'm so sorry, but I've been so nervous about talking to you about this, and I don't know her that well, but I see her like most mornings and stuff. It's like, I've been so nervous to talk to you about this. I hope you don't mind. Like, honestly, she said about three times, she said sorry to me. And then I was like, honestly, I was like, I love talking about this. Let's do it. Like, don't worry, I love it. But she was so nervous to ask me questions about it. And that again was a reminder that people can feel quite intimidated. Like, it's a big thing to talk about and admit that you're not like you're not confident with your body, or you don't have any willpower, or you don't know what to do. So that's just, I think, yeah, it's a good reminder that it's not that people don't want to do it always. They might just be embarrassed because they're not where they want to be. And admitting that is actually really humble, isn't it? It's actually something like putting your hands up, I need help.
Yeah,
that is a
asking for
big
help's
thing.
always hard, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Is it time for a boomerang? Okay, ladies.
Hang on, just for you, Shona.
Oh, I swear you do that to give me the fear. Actually, when we were in Punta Cana, Emma spent the whole trip with a bottle with the wrong lid on.
I was going to say, you'd have to explain because nobody else would understand
shake
what the
shake
problem
something,
was.
ladies, whatever you want to shake. Joey's doing a nice.
Oh, yeah. So I have,
mine is just like everyone's heads going all over the place.
I have a fear.
Sorry,
of,
Joey, did you get a nice one? Because I cut Ellen's head off accidentally. Have you got one? You can. Let me do a new one.
It's a boomerang. Can I share a boomerang? I can do that.
Yeah, right. Come on, this is a new one as well. Definitely, okay. Everyone's in. Smile. Everyone's in.
Thank you. That was amazing.
Right, let's go and help people.
Thank you.
By going to bed.
Yeah, I'm going to go to bed first.
Yeah, I'm going to go to bed. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.